Sorry it took me so long. Had to get things set up. Well, we finally got to Mogwins. Took us a while, but we made it. And just think, we didn't even have to do Various Quest. So the plan is today to beat up Mogh, open up the DLC. I'm not sure if we're going to do the DLC today, because I'm still not sure if my Xbox is going to fully cooperate. But we're going to open it up. We're going to see what happens. Now, I'm just going to give people a chance to get in. I'm going to share this out to all of the places. Make sure it goes out to here and here. Two seconds. There that goes. Now let's make sure this gets the soup. Alright, 2 more seconds. Make sure this goes to TikTok as well. I'm just going to give it a shot. Just to see what happens. Two more seconds, guys. All right. Cool. All right. Now that I'm done sharing to all of the places, all of the people, well, let's move on. Let's ignore the albanurics. I have no beef with them at the moment. Alright, we'll grab the rune. Ah! Okay, we made it. We're alive. We didn't die. Alright, so now we've got to run up here. Make our way past the blood zombies. Hopefully everyone's been having a good day. Ah! Fuck. Alright. So far, Operation Run is a smashing success. Right now I gotta go through this tunnel. Bring out Andreas to draw some aggro. There's a merchant back that way. I don't want to go see the merchant right now. Well, grand, nice. Oh, I found the merchant anyway. Hey, my dear.
Are you here as a customer?
Yes, I am. I'm taking all of your rune arcs. I'm taking all of your stone sword keys.
On.
Go with God. Thank you, Andreas. I love you, Andreas. Got another Lord's Rune. Alright, smithing stone. Perfect. Alright, we're almost out of the cave. Alright, now hopefully we don't get ambushed by any more sanguine nobles. Alright, there's a cave exit. You know, guys, I think this is gonna be one of the rare playthroughs where I don't have blood eyes. I might be able to go back to having actual dragon communion eyes. My preferred kind of eye, if I'm being honest. Alright. Okay. So now, I have to go in there and grab the somber ancient dragon smithing stone, which I'm going to be able to use to upgrade one of my somber weapons. Just gotta, like, not die. See you guys. Heist of the century. Bye. See ya. One thing I have noticed about going from like New Game Plus 1 to New Game Plus 2 is that my red flasks, my crimson flasks, they aren't giving me as much healing anymore. So that's one thing I've noticed going from like base New Game to New Game Plus to New Game Plus 2. Is that all the things I used to mitigate the damage and the combat is functioning less. Alright. And mogh time. back up. Oh wait, that's right, we're in phase 2 now. Missed it. One more.
Is mine.
That's my fault for not equipping the correct tier. Which is my fault, honestly. I was at the Grace. I could have equipped the tier. I could have made it work. But I didn't. That's on me. So we're going back to the Grace and rechanging it. Mixed Wondrous Physic. Actually. Alright, let's try that again. Now I gotta wait for that thing to come back down. Don't look at me, guys. That's right. Stay right there. Your eyes on the statue of Ul. All right. Yeah, that one. Do I want anything else? No. All right, let's do this. Runes are over there. Yeah, no, you're not doing that. Oh, get fucked. I'm grabbing my runes. Ah. I should have expected that. That's on me for not running over. However, now that we're free of the runes, and their corrupting influence, we can focus on the fight. That actually lowers my poise. He's not blocking. Yeah, no, it's fine. Alright, here we go. Alright. Back up around. There we go. One more. Bye. Thanks for playing. Alright. Glorious. Alright. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, let's get ourselves that level up. Letters there already. Curious. Alright, so we can go there anytime now. Hey, Letta. Long time no see. I know there's nothing back here. I just want to check out the view. And it's a pretty stunning view. It's going to tell us where we're going next. Well, part of where we're going next. So, let's see here. See down there? We're going to be going all down there soon enough. Into Noxtella. Alright, so now that we have this grace, we can just go to it whenever we want. Let's unlock some great runes. You know? Let's unlock some great runes. And let's press onward. It's a mogh's dead. That's a remembrance boss. And we have to do Astel. So we should start the Ronnie quest. Because Astel's a remembrance boss. And now that I vaguely remember from last time how to get there, we'll be able to get there. Alright, the tunnel's inside that water, so we're gonna want to go here actually. Where's number one? Oh, there. Alright. Down we go. Changing my clothes. down into the water. Grab the marker. So it's off the screen, I don't need it anymore. Good. Here we are. Now we go in through here to fight an Onyx Lord. Once we fought the Onyx Lord, we get to a Divine Tower. Alright, let's make sure we end up here. Alright, you can die. Okay, why does this always happen when I'm dealing with these guys? Like it continuously happens. I don't understand it. Fools. You gotta come down after me? Bliss. Wasn't even willing to make the jump. Yikes. Run, run, run. Let's grip it and rip it. Let's try that again. Ooh, just what I was looking for. Okay. We gotta go down here. Nah. That was only a little frightening. I only experienced a mild amount of terror. Alright. Hit the shackle again. Alright, now we're back at full. Alright, the safest way down would probably be this way. And safe at this point is a relative term given how high we are. Ooh. Alright. So in there's the Onyx Lord. Easy enough. Alright, let's go activate those great runes. Swap our physic out. Because as cool as the big red ball is, it's genuinely not useful outside of Mogh. And I gotta be honest with you. I thought, when I first started playing the game, that I could use it to mitigate blood loss generally, but I couldn't. It turns out it's just for Mogh and only Mogh. Which is disappointing. I thought it would have more general uses. God, I love how cool that sword looks. Actually, let's swap them around. That looks much prettier. And it's actually going to be more useful for me. And now the Ash of War is gonna really hit. And it's not as I just like Bloodblade. Bloodblade is cool. Bloodblade won the last fight. But as far as multi-hits go, I would say it's on par with the Ducky Dance. Alright, what a view. What a view. Yes. Now there is another one. There's this one, so we're going to go here. To the Forbidden Lands, and we're actually going to go into the Forbidden Lands right now. Now where we are going to go is back into the elevator area and around the corner. I'm pretty sure it's on the next level down. Yeah. Next level up, rather. Kind of strange, but I'll allow it. Alright, there's a tower. Yeah. Okay, he died. Ow. Come on, man, I'm trying to target your friend. Alright. Almost got him. And got him. Alright, bring back the light. So I can see where I'm going. Okay. I know. I could have just healed it a grace. Didn't want to. Especially when there's a grace topside. This tunnel seems to be taking a while. Perfect. No grace up here? No grace up here. But that's a big ass tree. Alright. That's both runes. There. But no, you don't really realize how big the Erd tree is until you're standing right next to it up here. It's massive. Good God. What's the view from the other side? Alright. So we look at the map. That's Forbidden Lands. Behind us is Landell. Alright, so that's 3 Great Runes activated. Now, I made vague and general allegations of going to take down Astel, so we need to get into Raya Lucaria. Well, we don't necessarily need to get into Raya Lucaria, we just have to go this way and get into Lucaria Manor. But Renala is a remembrance boss, and I am nothing if not a slave to remembrance bosses. So let's go fight Smaragd. In the interest of getting the fight over relatively quickly, we're gonna dual wield dragon great katanas. Equipment. All right, so what that means is, now that we can't see Boggart here, he's in Landell. Right, so Tetsu's Rise. Smaragd is in here, I think. If memory serves. I find it interesting how the scabbards, like, overlap. It's a weird note. Hi, crayfish. Bye, crayfish. Don't snipe me. Don't snipe me. Don't fucking snipe me. I know you're tempted. I knew it was gonna happen. Leave me alone. What? Wait, what? I killed your boss.
Be sure to try. I'm quite certain.
Like, no, I fucking murdered his boss. So shouldn't that mean that Various Quest just... I get shut out of it? I'm almost positive. Killing Mogh shuts me out of Various Quest. When did that happen at? What time? At the 40-minute mark. Okay. Like... he shouldn't be there. Alright, there's Smaragd. Grab that key. Excuse me. Ow. Stop that. Immediately cease. Cool. A new draconic power is available. Good. Alright, now there's two ways I can get in there. I can go through the gate town. Or we can go this way. And go in the back way. So you're going to backdoor Raya Lucaria. Alright, let's swap to better weapons. Oh. I say better, but I mean like faster. And all right, now let's do Raya Lucaria. So I don't get a great rune for beating Renala. What I do get, however, is the ability to respec. And while I didn't respec last new game, that gives me a respec that I can use at any point between now and the next respec in this new game cycle. Obviously, if I don't need to respec anything this new game cycle, I can just save up that respec plus the other respec and have 3 respecs technically in the next game. But I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Right now, everything's functioning as needed. Okay. Now let's do this. So I have to get into the Church of the Cuckoo and go left. Cool. Avoided the snipers. Alright, this is the Church of the Cuckoo. We gotta go left. Haha, I have iframes. Now you're dead. All right. I have to get to the elevator. Oh no. Magic zombies. There's different varieties of zombies in this game. Blood zombies, magic zombies, rot zombies. The tarnished generally are zombies since they don't die. Oh, would you dogs fuck off for 5 seconds? Nearly got by some dogs. Alright, that's the elevator. I just take it till we're relatively topside. So this is where Thops ends up. I've already got Kari in retaliation, so there's no real need for me to move him around. Unless I just want to have a second Asher War. Which I'm not against, really. But I'm not really using Kari in retaliation. Alright. Let's rest at the Grace. Because the next area is pure hell. It was hell in New Game Plus 1. It was hell in base New Game. I feel like it's gonna be worse in New Game Plus 2. So let's put on some solid armor. I want to wear... Not Blythes. Not the Oath Seekers. Yeah. Okay, okay. I'm gonna grab whatever this item is. It's a rune arc, I think. Conspectus scroll. Okay. Here's another item I got before, as denoted by the fact that it's not in the crate. Now the reason it's pure hell is because of the jar. Okay, relatively pleasant. Another item I've already got. Hey. Never stop me picking up an item. Alright, now there's one up. Fuck. Oh, they're just gonna come down? This is perfect. Alright, here we go. They're a lot squishier than I remember. Alright, now I gotta fight the Red Wolf of Ratigan. His speed is a gank. See ya. Thanks for playing. Alright. Alright, now I gotta get to Moongroom. There's two ways we can get there. We can go up the ramp, or we can go over that way. I think we're gonna go that way. Just because getting past the ball is like easy-ish, but how am I whipping the jump? Okay, I gotta go the other way. So we actually do have to take the ramp. I forgot that shortcut was dependent on me opening up the door. Are you gonna come down? We're just gonna stand there. Just gonna stand there. Alright, so we gotta go and stay left. Except when it intentionally veers to the left. Yeah, see? Generally staying to the left is safe. Alright, there's Moongroom. The parry god himself. You can't parry poison, can you? Turns out poison is unparryable. Um. Hmm. All right. Let's get that Remembi. Alright. They're not gonna lock on. Alright, I see you. There's the next one. And you're gonna fall any minute now. One, two, and three. Alright, that was first cycle. Well, that's first phase, rather. Alright, she's summoning.
Little Rani, my
Didn't even give her the chance to summon.
weave thy night into being.
Alright, that's another remembrance. So far, the quest for all remembrances is going quite well. Cool.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dithen.
Cool. Now I can respec and change my appearance whenever I want. So what we're gonna do now is I believe we're gonna get to a Church of Dragon Communion. Why? Well, it's very simple, really. So I can get my yellow eyes. We're gonna go to the cathedral. It's in Caelid, and it's the easiest one to get to. Because you don't gotta go through any caves. And honestly, now that I say that back to myself, ooh, it's 11:11. Now that I say that back to myself, Caelid being the easier of the two options is just wild. Alright, back on the highway. Actually, no, we didn't even need to be on the highway. We can just go up this way. Oh, okay. Stay down. Ritual of Dragon Communion. We have 30 hearts. We already have all of these. But I need them. To make my eyes go yellow. Alright, let's see if the eyes have taken over yet. Take off the hood. Yep. Got the dragon eyes. Perfect. And it's not as though I didn't like the red eyes. The red eyes were great. But I genuinely preferred how, like, otherworldly the dragon eyes looked. Alright. Alright. Now. We have to get Ronnie's quest on the go. So we can get up to the Moonlight Altar. So let's go to the Temple Quarter. And proceed up the left of Liurnia. Alright, let's set a marker around here. Leave me alone, Octopus. I have no beef with you right now. I'll be back for your ovary in a bit. And running past the bats. Especially since I could hear the poison one. Hold on, I don't even think I muted the TV. I hate that I have to strike my mic. I hate that I have to strike my my TV remote in order to get it to, like, you know, do anything. All right, let's unlock this Grace. Yeah. Her eyes are pure yellow. My regret when I was in the character creator is that I didn't, like, smooth out her chin. So we don't want to go into the 4 Belfries. Not yet, anyway. Run past the Carrion Knights. Alright, there's the Grand Lift Objectus. So we're headed the right way. There's Ronnie's Rise, Seleucus' Rise, Rena's Rise. There's a Grace. And actually, while we're here, I want to do something real quick. How about we give our baby blood tax again? Alright, deck is to our right, the rise is to our left. Alright, they've reset. Now I have to go into Karia Manor. Without getting ourselves nuked. Please tell me I'm close enough to stop being bombarded. I ain't scared of no hands. See, I ain't scared of no hands. Why would I be scared of hands? Now, that's a shortcut for later. I ain't scared of no hands. Terror. Fear even. Up there's Pidia. Someone who will get his eventually. Alright. Let's ride. Ah, yes, the magic mines. Alright, let's head across. Then left. And then right. In that order. Alright. And around this corner, avoiding the mines. I'm gonna kill you while I have a chance. Could have been bad. Could have gotten blown up by the mine. I look like a pincushion. I look like a pincushion. No, I don't. Gank the wolf. Alright, now I have to go fight Loretta. And it's not even the real Loretta, it's the ghost of Loretta. Hey, Burger King. Didn't even get a chance to get off. Troll Knight Sword. There's 2 Burger Kings. I think we gotta take one on the right. Oh, it's just an Archer, not a Burger King. Sweet. Explosive bolts. Imagine. That just takes us down and out. We want to go up this way. I drank the wrong flask. It happens. I know you don't have blood, but can I heal from you? Oh, I can. Cool. It doesn't quite get me a level yet. I want to see. Just how close I am to leveling. 714, we're at 693. So realistically, that's just like a rune. I think this one. Yeah. All right. Like 5 points to go until we're at 53. Presently rune level 281. Alright, so we came from that way. We want to go this way. Yay, we're at the Three Sisters. Let's go to Ronnie's. Let's go to Ronnie's and let's get that quest started. Oh no, it's a doula. Cool. I'm disinterested in fighting you right now, Adula. I will see you at the Moonlight Altar, though. I want to change my gloves. I want to change my gloves to... there. Just so it matches a little bit. I'm less concerned about the feet. There's my wife.
A tarnished here. Thou must have some business in mind to come all this way. Though I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. No reason in particular thou claimest. Intriguing.
No, I just like your vibe.
Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this encounter. Wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Rani. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it, and rid the world of all that came before. Well, has that roused thy interest?
Very much so.
I see. A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee. Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. Art thou aware of the star that struck Limgrave?
I am.
It left a vast crater, and through it lieth the eternal city of Nokron. Go there to find the city's hidden treasure.
Alright. Let's do it. Oh no. I gotta talk to the rest of the gang. This is always the part I hate about this quest.
So you must be the one. Lady Rani has explained everything. You've defeated General Radan, unlocking the stars. A grand reward, justly procured by any measure. The pleasure is mine. I am E.G., the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I welcome one of your caliber. A fellow champion in service of Lady Rani.
Alright. Now I have to go talk to the Mind Rapist. Hi, asshole.
I see. You must be Rani's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Celovis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
I make no promises.
I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady?
Yeah, that's right. Alright. I can't fast travel right now. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't even leave here until I kill myself. Unless... I know I've got something. Where is... Okay, that seems to be gone. That seems to be gone, so my only choice is to jump off the top of Ronnie's tower. Yep, can't even jump out that way. Ugh, can't even kill myself here. Don't worry, Syllabus will be seeing you real soon. I didn't kill myself in the end. In the end, I decided to just hit the grace. Alright, so now we gotta go here and down in there. Other reason I didn't make the jump. Didn't want to race the rune arc. Because wasting the rune arc means it's gone. And I just wasted it. Well, jumping off the roof. Would have wasted the rune arc, I mean. Alright, there's the crater. Let's just figure out our way back in. Our way back in is down that way. Cool. Then we gotta go down all that way. You gotta do a bunch of parkour, basically. Alright. Parkour 1. Parkour 2. And parkour 3. And from here on out, it's all on foot. Alright, alright, alright. What is this? Sleep grease, nice. Now we're in Nokrin. Where we gotta go fight ourselves. Now get back here. That could have very easily gone wrong, gang. Very easily. It's still going wrong, technically. Alright, a Pearl Finger Remedy. Ooh, what's that? Just the smithing stone. Not entirely unuseful. I think our rune arc's still active. If our rune arc's still active, that means we can try out. That means we can try out Bales. Yep. Beautiful. These both... Wait. These both use 2 slots? That's insane. Alright, let's give this one a shot. You can't see my face, but I love that. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Let's grab whatever this is. I think it's a rune arc. Oh, it's a lateral tier. My god. Let's just grab some items while we're in here. Ah, yes, the boyos. I didn't heal enough that one. Alright, let's go fight the Mimic tier. Inside of there is ultimately where we need to go. So let's start running, and running, and running, and further running. Now, what a lot of people like to do is they like to strip down naked and fight the Mimic tier that way. I've never done that. I'm not about to do that today. Here we go. So that's what that feels like. Right, she's been poisoned. Wait, no, she hasn't. Ah. Ah, dang. Go to Stick America. You know what? Let's set up a hard swap. All right. Okay, I guess we're using a dagger. Wait, fuck. Regain our stamina for a second. One more. Night girl. I'll be honest, she didn't feel like a great enemy. And I say that as someone who has died to myself. Where'd you go? I heard you. Alright, so to go in there, there's a remembrance boss inside this area. So in retrospect, it may be worth it to go do the Remembi first. Now, see, we were over there at Mogh's. Now we're over here. Alright, let's light up these torches. Alright, come on. What talisman do I have on right now? So that's one of them on. That just leaves 5 more. Let's go back and grab the easy one. This being the easy one, because it's right at the beginning. Alright, 4 more. I feel we should unlock the grace we need. Just so it's unlocked. Because the remembrance boss, that's our thing. That's what we're trying to do. We're down here for Ronnie, and what we need to do for Ronnie is down in there. Alright, we are immediately going to get attacked by the Red Wolf. I can hear you, Wolf. Grip it and rip it. Okay, now I think there's just one more. Alright. That's fine. None of the lamps on light, so I can just run back. Make sure this is approximately by my mouth. That's perfect. Let's see here. We did Mogh today. We did Renala today. We're about to do the Regal Ancestor Spirit. What other remembrances have we done today? I know I did 2 in the last 2 hours. Let's go collect our runes, because that's 63,000 that I can use. Give me my sheet. Hallowhorn Grounds. Touch a giant moose. Alright, now it's Remembrance Boss time. There he is. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this hitless. Alright. I think a few more blades. He's gonna charge. Oh, there goes the hit list. Do I really want to let it kill me just so I can get a hit list? Ah. That's kind of disappointing. I almost had a hit list. And it's not necessarily as though a hit list was like required to get the Remembrance boss. But you know, it would have been nice. It would have been nice to at least hit list one Remembrance boss. There will be others. There will be others. And I will potentially do them hitless. That's the plan. That's what's going to happen. What I think happened was that I jinxed myself. The second I realized I hadn't gotten hit. Because as soon as I realized that, the pressure was on. To continue not to get hit. It's still very cool to end a fight with Chilling Mist. Oh god, that hurt me. That hurt me so much to say. But you know what they say, always intend your puns. Alright, now I just gotta go in there. Go down the stairs. Fight a big silver ball. See that thing right there? Gotta kill it. Let's go for the great bow. I know they're gonna come up, but I just want to get this out of the way. And one more. Come on, hit me. Wow. Even my crit talisman isn't like healing me as much as like regular healing would. Well, as it normally would in base new game. All right, Andreas. Let's go kick their asses. Now, some of these are going to turn into silver tears. Like this one. Is that one going to turn? No? Amazing. Right now, that one in the middle is going to turn into a giant troll. All right. Sweet. Dead. Let's grab what Ronnie needs. I forget where this takes me. Oh, it just takes me back. Perfect. I don't want to fight the Dragonkin today. So let's head back to Ronnie. Get her quest underway. I'll get it more underway than it already is. Because once we drop the blade off to her, she's going to give us a statue, which we have to take to the Caria study hall, which we need for an ending. And we still gotta talk to Thea as well.
Ah, it was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. Ah, but before I leave, I shall entrust thee with this. A strange gift, perhaps. But a rare sort such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure. I am certain now. Fate steered us to our first encounter. I must thank Torrent, too, for his part. You may leave now. It was but brief. But thou gavest me fine service.
They all say that. So to progress her quest, we have to go here. To the Karia Study Hall. I think Hoslow's down in Jarburg. Let's go to Round Table. I want to see if Rodriguez made it there yet. And talk to Bia. Oh. And she's gonna try to assassinate me. Only 114 runes? Just 114. I mean, it makes sense. He's only a scrub, but I thought at New Game it would have gone a bit higher. Clinging Bone? Interesting. Okay.
Oh, this is an accountant very well. It is.
Haha.
Allow me, you are a house guest. Remember your.
Greetings. My name is Roderick. Isn't this place around?
All right.
I never knew that, although I'm still looking. It's all of it. I'm still looking.
Okay.
Your new fame, no matter. Lay out your. The girl you bore, she's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like their eyes.
Yep. I need 5/8. All right. Now, I don't think I've been here at all during this playthrough. I've just been non-stop collecting remembrances. So this must be where Ensha was sleeping. Alright, now let's go talk Not Sophia just yet. D's here, good. Where's Nepali? I feel like I should have seen Nepali by now. There's ordinarily Nepali's right here.
Well, you know what this means. The fingers shaken when they are about to, no matter for my.
All right.
Heavens, that is not the burning, the rune, the forbidden. The fingers would.
Oh, come on, come on.
Go on, take the.
That didn't take long to get her to, like, switch allegiances. Right, so Gideon's moved to his office.
A pleasure to see. Thank goodness. I'm still looking for my own. It's not easy. You're telling me I don't believe you. If I do, I suppose I should try to. I'll ask Master certainly. I know I can tell.
I don't know if I call him a gentle soul.
Now, those eyes of a challenger, fine and well. The girl. Are you out of food? Stay absurd. I refuse. I don't.
All right. Oh yeah.
Back all no matter.
Cool. Cool. All right, let's
Greeting. I am
Hug Bia.
circumstance. Great champ. Perhaps you doing so. And you, do you think it where I come from? Ah. You are very warm. What you felt light up inside you was a Baldekin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
okay.
I am pleased. Would you like me? The blessing is still. Would you like now? You ask. I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from.
All right.
After I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, Be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes.
Be it, no problem.
Mighty Mighty, could you please?
Yes.
A certain person. It's a very precious thing, so I would like.
All right.
I'd like you to. It's a very
All right.
Then good day to you, my dear.
All right. Now I gotta go give the dagger to D.
I'm glad you took those who live in all the more. Well, how did you get your... Well, that hardly... I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return good work bringing this to me? Did you need...
No. And now D's dead. That's Dung Eater. Don't want to go talk to him yet.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
I see.
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen Hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well, though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold. I am Via, deathbed companion, hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting, to one day welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise, the Lord of the many and the meek.
I'll see you later, Fia. All right. She's spirit tuning. Good. There's Nephili.
You again. I thought you'd receive the Felilu. I'm glad to see you here. I found it in Godric's grave. You defeated him. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make it. Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while.
I will. But not right now. Right now, I need to use the washroom. I'll be right back. Like 2 seconds. All right, back. So there's two ways we can do Pia's quest. There's the long way, and then there's the really long way. The long way is to go in through the subterranean Shining Grounds. Go down through the Frenzied Flame area. And that takes us into the Deep-Root Depths, where we ultimately have to get to around here, as that's where Godwin is. However, to further Pia's quest another way, we can just go from here. It's still kind of a long way, but it's not as long. So both ways realistically are long, but this is the less long way. If that makes sense. God, I hope that makes sense. Alright. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay. Alright. Now, which way was it again? It was up this way, I think. I'm going in the right general direction, but not the right specific direction. There we go. He said hummingly. Dang it, Jason. You're misremembering. Head back to the Grace. Yep. Found it. Move through the jellyfish. Don't start beef with the jellyfish. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to the Deep-Root Depths and fight Fortisax. Really high up. I have zero interest in fighting Crucible Knights right now. Yeah, your brother's dead, and I'm just gonna leave you there. Let's swap back to Great Katanas. Because I want to do a lot of damage. Not like a mild amount of damage. And I'm not saying the Claymores are going to do a mild amount of damage. But they just don't have the kick that the Great Katanas do. Alright, there's one gargoyle. Would you stop running? Because I wanted to fight you semi-legitimately. Alright, there's the second gargoyle. Yikes. Alright, so they both have poison breath. That's... I didn't notice that before. How did both of us whiff? Alright. Now it's one. Just so you know, gargoyles, I'm trying to fight you guys legitimately. I'm not sure it's necessary to jump all around the arena. You know what? Fuck it. I'm risking it. Just kill him. thank you, Andreas. Oh shit. Where's Flame Cleansing? Ah! Ooh, okay. Oh, we are good after a fashion. Now, there's a coffin over there that we have to get into. Let's make sure we've hit the grace. And now, let's go to the deeper depths. You know, after seeing my eyes just now, it occurs to me that the reason Vari's quest hasn't moved despite Mogh dying is because the eyes are still an option. I can still choose to get the eyes. But I don't want the eyes. I had blood red eyes for the last 3 games. Base game, new game plus 1, new game plus yeah, for the last two game cycles. I think I'm gonna stick with Dragon Eyes. In the first game cycle, I thought I could have both. That my eyes would be blood red, but they would look dragon-like. No, and they just got bloody. That looked like a hard landing. Alright. Deeper depths. Where we just have to do a mild amount of parkour. And just a touch. Check our map. We want to head over this way. There's going to be some ants, but they are not my concern. That was a very risky jump. Let's avoid the giant ants. Across the roots. Let me get to the grace. Just a finger reader. Never try to rot me again. Well, blight me again. Now, I took off that bow way too soon. Eternal staff. I see. Radon spears. Okay. Take out the shard. Wait, no, we don't want to take out the shard. We'll take out this. And we are going to increase the bow's range and power. There, now it's putting out a respectable amount of damage. Alright. That's interesting, so I'm out of aggro range. Okay. We survived. And we made it to Pia's. Okay, now we have to fight Pia's champions first. And then we have to fight Vortisax. So let's get our tallies back on. I honestly don't want to Lion's Claw them. Oh yeah, that's right, I still have the debuff. There's Godwin. Alright, now it's just Lionel. Alright. All heckin' right. I want better armor. Yeah. Just because it got claws. And then...
Ah, I knew you would. What is it to deny us like the dogma? You are an odd one. I am a calm, yet you still...
Yep. I do.
Have you ever seen a Hallowbrand? When the first of the demigods died, his flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede. Godwin's Hallowbrand has since been recovered at the Round Table Hall. But there is another Hallowbrand out there somewhere, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. When Godwin does another exist, and I before the time my hands, will you still let? When Godwin does another exist, and I must find before the time. When Godwin does another exist,
Okay.
and I must before the time. When God another and I must before the time come.
Okay. Let's reset.
When Godwin does another exist, and I must before the time. When God does another exist, and I must before the time.
I have to do this a bunch of times.
I must before the
Alright, let's reset the grace again. Oh wait, that's right. We do have to go to the Karya study hall. I forgot you have to do Ronnie's quest before you do Bia's quest, because then you have the Hollow Brand. Alright, let's set a marker. So 1, 2. We head to 1, that takes us to 2. Now, I don't want to fight the Rune Bear. Not because I can't take it, because it's so small. And let's go up the Spirit's Ring. Whee! Yeah. Oh. What's in here? I've never been here. No, legitimately, I've never been here. Kinda curious. Glintstone Craftsman Cookbook +3. What's at the top? Karian Glintblade Staff. Nice, alright, so we're up here now. Let's go back down. And let's take a look over here. Easy. Perfect. Made it across. There's where we gotta go. Karya Study Hall. You know, I don't actually want to fight the Tibia Mariner. He's irrelevant to my task right now. Let me go over. Ideally without dying, that'd be great. Then we can just go down and around. Grab that grace. Alright. On to the study hall. Avoiding the Fire Knights. Let's go learn some things. And we jump. Now what we're doing is we're inverting the study hall. You'll see what I mean momentarily. Now everything's been inverted. That's supposed to be the ladder. I can't get over how cool her eyes look now. They're gonna spend the entire time getting sniped at. Alright, now we've taken out him. And by him I mean the dude. The rest of the way becomes really easy. Because it just becomes parkour at this point. Ha! Gang. Gang. That was actually funny. I'm clipping that for fucking sure. That was actually hilarious. And of course, it's going to take me to the last grace I visited. Thankfully for me, the study hall is already inverted. So I just gotta fucking run at this point. And this is what I get for not resting at the Grace. Or even touching it, apparently. Yeah, no, that was entirely my fault. Couple sombers. All right, the NPC is not gonna respawn. That's right, you're gonna shield and poke. You know what, fuck you. And you know what? Fuck you too. Sometimes the smiting is what they need. Okay, so I can't pick up the bolts. Alright, there's my runes. Ooh, okay. Now, believe it or not, I'm not totally scared of heights, but like, I kind of can't deal with heights. In a game with this much parkour, it's kind of wild. All right. This is the door. Now, anyone who's watched previous 2 playthroughs knows that I hate these guys that are coming up. Like, literally hate them. I'm doing it. Alright, actually, I want to keep it on. I'm gonna get rid of this, though. Where's my pots? When it comes to how I cheese god skins, I just use summons. And I use overpowered weapons. Typically the shield bros. I've never actually done the sleep pot method. Ow. Just one more strike. Just one more strike. Let me get it off. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. It's a fiery burning passion that consumes my soul. But the first god skin of the game is down. That's the important thing. And I feel better having done it and not ran. Because the first time I came up this way, I just fucking ran right to the door. I'm not making that same mistake again. Now when I see them, I fight them. I fight them, and I win. Because at the end of the day, they can kill me as many times as they want. I just have to I just have to kill them once. And sure, it turns into raw attrition, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. You gotta fight through the attrition. Okay. Now there's no fingers up here. This is Ronnie. Poor Ronnie. Now I told you guys we were gonna finish on Fortisax, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish on Fortisax and pick it up again tomorrow for a indeterminate amount of time, but it's gonna be longer than today. Today was 3 hours and change. 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tomorrow we're likely gonna go for 5 hours, maybe 6.
This is the other Hallowbrand. How did you... Oh, my utmost thanks. With this, Godwyn can take his rightful place as first of the dead and claim a second, illustrious life. You are our true champion. And though I can't be of any use to you, can I hold you tight? If only for a moment. I will soon lay with God, and it the new life as the rune of the please. Brandish this child. My rune, stay the person by becoming our Elden Lord. I will to conceal.
Okay.
Brandish must stay the by becoming.
Now we gotta reset things. We gotta ready ourselves to fight.
This is goodbye, my dear. But I choose to lie, and I will inherit. What greater blessing could there be? This is good. I choose, and I will bear who will inherit.
All right.
What greater?
Her dialogue's exhausted. Don't tell Ronnie, Pia. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Excuse me. Let's fight the Remembi. Oh, I love the boss music for this fight. Alright, come on. Five Fortisacks. Just couldn't let me go, could you? All right. Well, that's ending it on a strong note. Let's go back up to Castle Sol and see where we stand on total remembrances. All right. Castle Sol. This is going to tell us how many we've gotten today and how many we've gotten total. Because over the last couple days, I think it was 3. I think we got 3 today, so it's 6 total. So that's 6 remembrance bosses down. Which is exciting. Now I know I originally promised to do the DLC first before doing the rest of the base game, but I'm just making sure that I can still do the standard routing without the game or the console freezing, or without the game or the console fucking up on me, as that has been a concern last week. Okay, so we've gotten a total of 8 remembrances so far. Perfect. So we got Mogh, Morgott, Radahn, the Regal Ancestor, Lich Dragon Fortisacks, Godric, Renala, and Rykard. That's 8 so far. We have another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, another 17. Another 17 to go. That's exciting. So let's get ourselves set up for the next, where we're going to go next time. I don't want to get the Haley Tree just yet. I'm just going to get us to Rena's Rise. We're not going to be playing for too much longer. Ah! Nearly lost some health there. Okay, okay. Okay. We have that grace. Now I gotta go to Rennes. So now that Fia's quest is done, we're gonna do the rest of Ronnie's. But not today, I'm just setting up for the rest of it. Like I said, Adula, I'll see you at the Moonlight Altar. Ronnie's close. And this should take us to where we have to pick up Ronnie's quest tomorrow. If I recall things correctly. I could be wrong, and I'm prepared to be wrong. But I don't think I am. Perfect. Got the miniature Ronnie. We have the Grace. So, that was a good play. That was a good playthrough. So we got 8 remembrances done. We have many more to go. So thank you to everyone who came out today. You're all very much appreciated in coming out. Tomorrow I'm likely going at noon. So like noon to 6, noon to 5. Instead of my usual 10 a.m. So that'll be exciting. We get to finish Ronnie's quest. We get to fight Astel. Then we're going to open up the Halig tree, I think. Get at the Melania wall. And that'll be all exciting. So in order to stay tuned to all that, the best way to do that is to follow me on Twitch to stay updated as to when I go live up to the minute. You can like and subscribe on YouTube because this VOD is going up there. So hopefully see y'all on YouTube. There are also additional social media links on my Twitch. Blue Sky, Reddit. The Twitter is the same username as all of it. So the Jason755. There is also a link there if you want to buy me an energy drink. I need the energy. It always helps. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow, and hopefully y'all have a good, safe day. All right. So that's it for me, and I'll see y'all then.